Hello children, good morning. It's Monday today and we have come back to our MCB class. In our MCB today we'll be seeing the third chapter, that is Antlion. Now let me tell you all what is an antlion. An antlion means a lion ant. Now first of all let me tell you all the writer. Who's the writer about this chapter? The writer is the picture which you can see here, that is Judith Wright. Now Judith Wright was born on 31st of May in the year 1915 in Australia. She was an Australian poet, an environmentalist and a campaigner for Aboriginal land rights. That's why we find in this chapter she has written about a cliff where two children they go and enjoy a fight between a lion ant and a small ant. She was a recipient of many awards. She was a recipient of the Australia National Living Treasure Award in 1998. She was also the recipient of Christopher Brennan Award, and then she was a very well-known writer. Thus, we come back here in the chapter Antlion. Now see here in this first page, this is the first page, this is the second page, and then you have got the third page. Now let me tell you all children, this chapter will be doing as an unseen comprehension part. Some chapters in our MCB and ELR will be doing for unseen comprehension, so that your unseen comprehension becomes easier when you all attend your examinations. Now let me explain you this chapter a little bit. This chapter, the Antlion, we find Max and Morvini. They are two very important characters in this chapter. Max was Morvinia's brother. They were up in a cliff where they were enjoying the fight between the lion ant and the small ants inside in a pit. Now, what was happening there at the beginning in the first page, we find that when you read through, the two children sat up slowly, breathing again and again. They looked at each other with a kind of guilt. Why were they feeling guilty? Because the lion ant was about to kill the small ant which was there in the pit. Now Max, he was very naughty there. He, we find, was taking a twig in his hand and he was pushing the small ants towards the lion ant. Now what was Morviana saying? Oh no Max, don't. I don't want you to. Now Morviana clenched her hands, but she could not help looking round in the grass for the meat ant track. She wanted meat ants also. Morviana was telling Max not to do, but she was also enjoying it. She wanted meat ants now to send them down in the cliff for the lion ant. Then you find there, Morviana gave a scream and said, if you do, Maxie, I'll kill the lion. The lion here means the lion ant. Morviana says that if you do so, if you put the other ants near the lion ant, then I'll kill it, so that it doesn't kill the other small ants there. Now what did Max do? He came back holding his twig gingerly and turning it from end to end as the red ant rushed along it. So the red ants, the meat ants, they rushed along the twig which Max was carrying, and then he put it down where the lion ant was there. This is the first page. Now the second page here we find that the ant was in the pit and she peered through the crack between her fingers. Who was that? Morviana. Now it looked big and strong and frenziedly pulling down the sands of the slope. Which ant was this? The small meat ants which Max was putting down in the cliff for the lion ant to kill it up. Now in the next part we find, in their minds the ants and their arena of battle enlarged. because they were thinking about the battle in a very enlarged manner, filling the whole world there. Under the sand at the pit bottom crouched the lion. The lion was there inside the sand and it was crouched down. It was waiting for the other ants to come down. Waiting for the ants to slide down a little farther. When the ants slide down a little farther, the lion ant goes and catches it away. The ant was puzzled. The small ant which was slipping down there due to Max was puzzled. So treacherously and persistently away it climbed. It wanted to climb up. It stopped. Again it slid and went down almost to the bottom. For a moment there was a stir in the sand. And Morgiana jumped. Why did Morgiana jump? Because she was afraid. She thought that the ant might have seen it too. Which ant was this? The lion ant. It must have seen the smaller ant there. He had almost reached the top. The small ant had almost reached the top when Morgiana cried. But Max, what did he do? Max pushed with his twig and down went the ant to the bottom. So Max, we find, was not at all friendly with nature here. Sometimes we find that nature is also against us. Now see here, for a moment nothing happened. Now it's too big, Max said. Max thought that the lion ant which was down there is too big. So it's nothing for the lion ant to kill the smaller ants. And his lips pursued now. Why? Because Max was afraid now. Afraid at the battle which was going on down. He began to think about the battle which happens in the world around. And so we find that Max was afraid. The two children stared down, lying on their stomachs and head almost together. The ant hesitated and began to struggle up against the slope. Now which ant was this? The smaller ant which Max had sent down. But now the antlion moved. Quickly, dexterously, it thrust its stumpy forelegs from the sand and began to jerk its head. Heavy and tool-like. Its head was very heavy and tool-like because it's a big ant. The hot shadows of the tree above moved across and across. The cicadas filled the afternoon with their monotonous shrill. The battle swayed. Swayed means went on with the smaller ant and the lion ant. Morgiana moved aside. Her rib was against a knotted root of a tree. Morgiana could not see any more. She was very afraid. But as she moved, Max gave a shout of triumph. Max shouted at that time, "Oh, what happened?" Now Morgiana turned round. What happened? She thrust him aside and peered down. Morgiana pushed Max aside and peered down to see what was happening. Why did she peer down now? We find that Morgiana had started enjoying now. This is how children, they shift their feelings. Children, they move away from the feelings which they have when they see things at a very close up. Okay, I ought to save him, Morgiana thought. Now Morgiana thought that I must save him because I ought not to let. What will she not let? Because their mother would call it cruelty to animals. But she no longer wanted to put down her twig. Now why? She remembered about what her mother is telling her, but she did not want to put the twig down. Why? Because she was enjoying the game now. Even if Max would let her, even if Max wanted to put it down now, she did not want to. Shamed, enraptured, she clung to the tree root. She was ashamed that she was enjoying it, but still she did not help the ant to move up. Why? Because she was enjoying it at the bottom of her heart. With one hand and stared down, she began to stare down and see the fight there. The little ant grew weaker and weaker and slower, his struggles more spasmodic. The lion saw his chance now. The antlion saw his chance now. He released the leg and seized the ant. Till here we'll be doing today. Now this part, the second page, is as an unseen comprehension to you. I have explained you all today. From the next day I might not explain you all. Now if you find the PDF, you will find some questions written down here. You will solve the questions which are given here according to your own answers. Will mark it to you all as right and wrong. Okay. Now when you turn round the pages, you will find that there are questions given here, there are meanings given here. It's up to you, you can solve it up. But the questions which you are solved is all written at the back in the last page. Just go to the last page there where you have got composition. The last page which I have sent you in a PDF. There you have got 4 questions, 3 synonyms and 2 mixed sentences. You all will write it down yourself and please post it in your WhatsApp account because that's easier for me to check. Okay, thank you children.